from the North Shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos look for their 7th straight victory next. Henry Shinjo starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, sometimes you just have those games where no matter what you do, nothing works. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning in his last start, so hopefully that train wreck is over and he's on to bigger and better things in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Santana handles it for the first out of the game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
On the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in, Cliff Floyd. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Well, this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's no, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that misses 2 and 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And that's the second out.
Right fielder, Manuel Rosales.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rosales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a hard liner toward short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Maxwell Encarnacion. Encarnacion, the former Philly. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Rosales, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Matt Adams now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. No offer on that one. 2 balls and
Kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. In his career, Plouffe brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2 down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out and a runner on second base. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting 7.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 13 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joel Morales. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Arnold over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Maxwell Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Up next for the Buccos, Owen Christian. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The shortstop, Rod Clement.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rod Clement. First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He flied out leading off the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As he rips it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Adams will look to go to second here. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Adams stands at second with 2 gone. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Edward Arnold, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Edward Arnold.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cabrera there for this one is short. And there's one down now. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Now at the plate, Rex Gibbons. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Here it comes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Three and 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9th, Edgar Henry Shinjo.
Now at the plate, Henry Shinjo. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates, they trail in this one 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trevor Plouffe as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. One ball, 1 strike to count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. 10 looking up into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Joel Morales. Turned on down the line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Chris Archer, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch popped up. Christian is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Morales at second with 2 down. to short. Clement is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Brian Tan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 2, Manuel Rosales.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Rosales. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 1 strike now from Archer. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling.
Into the box, Maxwell Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. He is not close to base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Two and 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Runner breaks for third. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set and the 2-1 pitch, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Rosales is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he falls behind 0-2. There goes the runner. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Floyd is on his way home. He scores as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 23, Bob Dixon.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Kiermaier stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Rays 5 and the Pirates 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Clement. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curtis Wiggins will come on now as the pinch hitter.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Edward Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A high fastball is in there. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Rex Gibbons. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bart Wiggins will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Drills down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Giro, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Wiggins is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera gets to it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He thought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Number 27, Christian Drummond.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Full count now, 3-2. Domingo Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another full count offering on its way. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Curtis Wiggins. Will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 14, Curtis Wiggins.
Bart Wiggins will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Christian Drummond will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Jamie Fletcher is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Digging in once again as Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Roberto Clemente is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Randy Wiggins will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 15, Randy Wiggins.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Joel Morales, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit in the air out to left field. Clemente is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Chris Archer. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Morales at second with 2 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Tampa. They lead this one though, 5-1. Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Clemente is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So striding in, Manuel Rosales. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He pulls this one into right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cliff Floyd, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Clemente is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 5-1. Danny John will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Danny John.
Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Ready for another chance. Curtis Wiggins, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch here. Chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here it comes, 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Christian, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher,
Scott Gifford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 12, Scott Gifford.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Christian Brummett will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And he'll snap one over to safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Pirates 3. Mark Santos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Mark Santos.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Trevor Plouffe will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 13, Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Roll. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Joel Morales. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Morris Trahern will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
52, Morris Trahern.
In there at the letters 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Boxberger.
Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Manuel Rosales. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Randy Wiggins will be next. The 3-2 one more time, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Rosales, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Ready once again, Owen Christian, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that one stayed up a little high. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Koji Trevino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Curtis Wiggins will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here. Away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Buccos 4. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
DJ LeMahieu.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 56, Larry Nolan.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. The 3-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of them no matter what. First pitch on its way. Bounced up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now. Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bradley on third. Adams at second. Kiermaier at first. One gone. Fastball called for strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only one out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Clemente has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Two men are on with two men out. Ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays lead it 7-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Brian Brummett get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Ready for another shot now. Bart Wiggins already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Larry Nolan.
Christopher Wiggins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Christopher Wiggins.
Fastball in there for a called strike. set with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. That misses 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Morales is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
7-4 the final finish today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Tampa Bay Rays hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-4. As of today, the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games